Welcome back guys. An early access build of Wreckfest 2 was released on Steam Store a week ago. Expect the game to stay in early access for at least a year depending on the player's feedback. It's a Demolition Derby themed racing game developed by Bugbear, widely regarded as the spiritual successor to Flatout series, another game series developed by Bugbear. Wreckfest 2 will feature a career mode as well as a multiplayer mode. However, in this early access there is no career mode and the multiplayer mode is a bit buggy. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Currently, an introduction discount is live on the game. This intro offer will end on 3rd April. In India, the game is selling for around Rs 1040 on Steam Store. In US, it's priced at around $24. Wreckfest is all about creating havoc. The game features some of the best looking physics you'll ever see in any racing game. It uses soft body damage modeling, which enables location-based damage that affects the driving dynamics of vehicles in a realistic fashion. In this video, I'll be testing the game on my Rog Ally running on Windows 11 and Steam Deck running on SteamOS. The developers have answered a few questions regarding the early access. The full version of the game will feature career and multiplayer modes, deep customization options, modding support, localization into many languages, and much more. Expect a minimum time frame of 12 months for the early access. Even Wreckfest 1 was in early access for years before the official release. The current state demonstrates the core gameplay experience with racing and derby modes featuring a selection of vehicles and maps, all playable in single and multiplayer modes. Price of the game will increase over the course of the early access. I'll kick things off with Rog Ally. The game does not support any upscaler, so we'll be running the game at native resolution. First I'll be running at 900p resolution. The game does support FSR, but it uses it for anti-aliasing only. Adrenaline settings for the game FreeSync enabled. That's it. My Ally is running on BIOS version 3.1. I have installed AMD's GPU driver Adrenaline Edition version 25.3.1. Set the EMA buffer size to 6 GB. Using a 30 watts manual profile, all 3 power values set at 30 watts, 900p resolution, CPU boost disabled. I'll be running the game with AFMF 2.1 to boost the performance. First I'll run the game without it. Launch the game. Change the game settings from its launcher. Select change settings option here. Play. Games launcher. Set the resolution to 900p from here. VSync off. Quality preset low. Game is very heavy on the GPU. If you set the preset to medium, FPS will stay below 30 on Ally. Game is that demanding. Using Adrenaline's performance overlay to show you the performance metrics. In-game graphics settings, from here we cannot change the resolution, everything is set to low. Set anti-aliasing to FSR 3 instead of FXA. This is FSR version 3.0. Isotropic filtering set to ultra. It's not very heavy on the processor. Effects set to low. Motion blur off. Vignetting disable as well. Sharpening enabled. That's it. First I'll start a race with 24 racers. This will stress the processor. Demo event, banger racing, main road, scrapyard. Yeah, the race is about to start. We are getting 30 FPS here. When the racers are in close proximity to each other, FPS will drop below 30. 26 FPS, see. 25, hitting the GPU bottleneck. I'm pretty sure Rog Ally will be able to maintain a steady 30 FPS if we use any upscaling technique like FSR or XCSS. This is native 900p resolution. Look at that VRAM usage, 5.7 GB. Gorgeous visuals. Look at that dirt effect. And the destruction. Oh no, I got stuck here. I was observing the vehicle. I'll change the camera perspective. In other races with less numbers of racers, performance should be better than this. Cockpit view. Okay, I'll just restart this race with the same view. Open down the FPS counter. We are just checking out the game's performance. It's in a very raw state at the moment. Yeah, 30 FPS. Here FPS should drop below 30, close to 25. Yeah, see, trying to keep up with the other racers. 25 to 33 FPS. I load another track. Select custom race. This time I'll select Speedway. Speedway race. Time of day partly cloudy. Game mode banger racing. Pit size 8, laps 2. Opponents class all. Select my vehicle. 4 of them are available. Road Slayer, Muscle Car, Rocket. I have selected it. American one. Look at that model. This is European one. I'll stick with Rocket. The race is about to start. 8 racers in this race. Yeah, FPS is close to 45. Beautiful lighting. Thick foliage around me. 33 FPS here. Still better performance than before when we had 24 racers in the race. Poor processor got stressed out. VRAM usage is close to 5.5 GB. Trying to stay on their tail. The other racers. Change the camera perspective. Finish. Small drag. FPS never drop below 30. I'll start testing grounds. Ultimate playground for vehicular destruction. Yeah, this is the map. Completely empty. What is that springboard like structure? I'll park my vehicle here. Let's see what happens. My vehicle went flying. It's all about the destruction. There goes the bumper. I am my vehicle into the other vehicles. 80 FPS here. Oh my god. Got cornered there. There goes the door. Check out the state of my vehicle. Damage from all sides. Okay, so now I'll show you how to improve the game's performance. I'll run it at 720p resolution. Then I'll enable AFMF. Exit the game. Restart the game. Access its launcher. Set the resolution to 720p from the launcher. Preset low. Play. In-game graphics settings. Same settings as before. Anti-aliasing FSR3. Everything set to low. Motion blur and vignetting disabled. I'll start the race with 24 racers. The race is about to start. Yeah, this time we are getting close to 35 FPS. Hopefully FPS will not drop below 30. Image quality is still looking decent. Yeah, 31 FPS, 29, 28, 27. Not a big increase in performance after dropping the resolution from 900p to 720p. Okay, I'll just enable AFMF 2 now. Open adrenaline settings. AFMF 2.1 on. Status active. Search mode high. This prevents frame generation effect from getting disabled during fast visual motion. Performance mode set to quality. VSync off. I'll apply a 60 FPS cap via Radiant Chill. Enable. Set peak and idle FPS values to 60. This disables anti-lag. Restart the race. Only Adrenaline's overlay can show the true FPS count with AFMF enabled. Yeah, I can observe the added amount of smoothness. Observe the movement of the vehicle. FPS is close to 60. That's really good to see. Not observing any significant graphical artifacts. 50 FPS here. In-game FPS isn't always below 30 in this game on Rog Ally. In such a scenario, AFMF does a good job. Even when the in-game FPS is below 30, AFMF does a decent job of smoothing out the janky performance. Not bad at all. Hopefully FSR upscaler will be added officially to the game. Yeah, at 720p resolution I'm observing some aliasing around the power lines. This issue was not present when the game's resolution was set at 900p resolution. Respectable performance now, 50 to 60 fps with 23 other racers in the race. This is the first lap. I am able to keep up with the other racers. Lap complete. Now I'll try to start the multiplayer mode. Using AFMF, you can even play the game's multiplayer mode. No risk of getting banned. Select server browser. Select a server from the server list. Select this one. This server is based in Europe. I am from India. Hopefully latency won't be a problem. Error server not located. Select this server. Reliable send failed. No idea what that means. Players. Countdown paused by moderator. Oh no, kicked by moderator. Found one server. Race starts in 100 seconds. The other race is about to start. You can see the other players online. 21 racers in total. So good to see the game's online mode working on Rog Ally Windows. FPS 90. This is with frame generation, of course. Game is running smoothly. There goes my vehicle. Front side is already damaged. Look at the bonnet. Went off track, my bad. Radiator leaking. Yeah, here FPS dropped to 50. See, it's a different track. I haven't played the game here before. First time saying it. Oh no, I am into the other racer. Good thing is that the game does not start on Rog Ally. Look at this player. What happened to their vehicle? Its shape. A decent performance on Rog Ally, even in the multiplayer mode. Now I'll be testing the game on Steam Deck. Not observing any latency issue. 80 to 90 millisecond ping, highlighted in the top left corner. My Steam Deck is running on the preview build of SteamOS version 3.7. I have selected G Proton version 9-26 as the compatibility layer for Wreckfest 2. Start the game. Change settings. This will open up the game's launcher. 800p resolution. VSync disabled from here. Quality preset low. Play. It's the LCD variant of Steam Deck. Display supports up to 60Hz refresh rate. Performance QM settings. Overlay level set to 2. Frame limit set to 60. That's it. In-game graphics settings. Everything set to low. Anti-aliasing set to FSR 3.0. Isotropic filtering ultra. Not very heavy on the processor. Motion blur and vignetting disabled. Sharpening enabled. That's it. First I'll start the race with 24 racers. Demo event, Banger Racing, main route, scrapyard, start. Race is about to start. There you go. Yeah, here we are getting close to 23 FPS, hitting the GPU bottleneck as expected. The image quality is looking very sharp, but I am observing some graphical artifacts. Just observe the ground textures. Oh no, here FPS dropped below 20. This is not good. Blocky textures on the ground. Proton update should be able to fix these artifacts. Enabling upscaling should help in reducing the GPU load, thereby improving the game's performance, but Steam Deck may still not be able to hit 30 FPS. 19 FPS here. Upscaler will make the image quality look a bit blurry. Unfortunately, SteamOS does not support AMD's AFMF frame generation technique. Let's hope the game will officially support FSR frame generation. Adds interpolated frame to boost the FPS. But the base FPS here is on the lower side, which is a big problem. 19 FPS again. This is the first lap. Trying to keep up with the other racers. Audio is not stuttering on Steam Deck. Lap complete. I'll test another mode. Less number of races. Custom race. Speedway. Using the same settings as before. Time of day partly cloudy. Banger racing. Select my vehicle. 4 options are available. Road Slayer, muscle car. Rocket, my current vehicle. American one. And this is the European one. Stick with rocket. Yeah, the race is about to start. I am observing graphical artifacts on the ground. Those blocky textures are back again. 33 FPS, 8 racers in total. Hopefully the FPS here won't drop below 30. Oh no, it dropped to 25. Trying to keep up with the racers. Pretty sure deck will be able to maintain a steady 30 FPS in this track. With upscaling enabled, FSR set to quality of balance. Need to fix these graphical artifacts as well. Lap completed. I'll test another track. Custom race. Select testing grounds. Showcase the game's physics. Time to wreck the vehicles. Time remaining 3 minutes. Yeah, here we are getting 60 FPS. Wow, the game is running so smoothly. It's mostly an empty map. Destroy the vehicles. Yeah, FPS dropped to 50. Look at the state of my vehicle. Front side is busted. Park the vehicle here. My car went flying. Springboarded. Oh my god, suspension damage. My scope. Reset my vehicle. So good performance here as expected. I'll test the game's multiplayer mode as well. Look at that tire. Suspension is completely damaged. Oh my god. Steam Deck is connected to a 5 GHz band Wi-Fi channel. Just select server browser. Waiting for the server list to pop up. There you go. Try to join this server. List of players. My character is ready. Yeah, the race is about to start. 3 laps in this race. 24 racers in total. So good to see games multiplayer mode working on SteamOS, Linux operating system. Yeah, graphical artifacts are present, and here FPS dropped to 20. Thick foliage. This track. Lost control there. My ping is shown in the top left corner. 80 to 90 milliseconds. Latency is not a problem. Where was that guy going? Wrong side. This is the second lap. So performance is an issue at the moment in the early access. Hopefully the game's performance will improve over time. That's it for the video guys. I hope you find it useful. Thanks for watching and have a nice day.